All right, Christian, we have a pretty good web app right now, but so far that generate invoice button is ornamental.
Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. So let's fix that.
Oh, off to the races already. Who's Phydipides now?
I guess you're rubbing off on me. Before we do anything though, let's make another backup to save the state that we're at. I'll run the command to copy all contents into MC backups, and this one will be called auth because it has authentication.
Very wise.
Now let's bring up Gemini CLI. Joe, what's one cool thing about large language models, or LLMs, like Gemini?
You can make them talk like a pirate.
Yeah, sure, I guess that's true. I was more looking for the fact that it has context. It knows what has been said previously, and that helps inform and guide its future responses.
Oh yeah, of course. Definitely a close second to the pirate talk. Is it possible to lose that context? What would happen if we lost it in our project?
Good question, and I'll show you right now by doing something I'd never recommend doing unless you absolutely had to. I'm going to type into Gemini CLI /clear, which will clear the screen and the conversation history.
So you're intentionally deleting the context?
Yes. But if I ever lose my context, I can type /init, short for initialize, to analyze the project and create a tailored gemini.md file. Gemini CLI will use that file as context too, along with any conversation history.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So where is this file located?
If I open the editor, it's listed within the public folder of my project folder. I can edit this file easily. It's all written in plain language. It's pretty good already, but I'll add that this app is intended for first-time web developers to own and use.
All right, so I feel like you're showing this because you're about to use it for something else.
Indeed, I am. I'll use this file as context for the Gemini web app, so it knows what we're working on. I'll copy the contents of the .md file and head over to the Gemini web app. The web app will help us create a prompt to make that generate invoice button functional. I've also written a description of the feature that I want. There's nothing technical in it, and I'll share it in the lesson in lab. For now, I'll just copy and paste it into the prompt.
Okay, so you're prompting Gemini to help you create another prompt for Gemini CLI. You're sharing the context from the .md file. Then, in plain language, you're saying what you want from the create invoice button, and Gemini will translate all of that into a more technical prompt to be used in Gemini CLI?
Exactly. It's a technique called prompt chaining. I get to be the visionary, the Gemini web app acts like a manager, and Gemini CLI acts like an engineer.
All right, well, let's get to it. I can tell the response from the Gemini web app definitely has some more technical how-to in it. Let's find out how well it works.
I'll copy the prompt that the Gemini web app has created. I'll head to Gemini CLI in Cloud Shell. I'll press Command V to paste it. Again, it asks for permission to make changes. It may even find bugs that it creates and ask if it can fix them. I'll always reply yes to that. Okay, it says the invoice feature should now work correctly.
Very confident, Gemini. In the next video, let's find out if that confidence is warranted.